Daniel.
Albert Valentin, pleasure
It's
to meet you.
pleasure to meet you again. We actually talked on the phone for Skylines a couple of years back, so this is the first time we're
Amazing.
face to face.
Amazing. I love it. Thank you so much for coming back and checking us out.
Yes, I gotta tell you, man, you really did a great job as Deathstalker. I watched it yesterday, as a matter of fact, and
Thank you.
I was so excited to see you in a lead role again because you know, everyone knows you've been doing a lot of background work and playing henchmen in like the John Wick, Nobody films. And, I always question when is Daniel gonna come back and take the lead again? And then I heard about Deathstalker and I just went, thank God. And
Oh, I
I'm so
appreciate
glad
it.
that movie came out.
From your mouth to God's ears, you know?
Hear that? So, what was it like to play Deathstalker following in the footsteps of these legends like Rick Hill and John Allen Nelson and John Turlsky? What was that like?
Look, I love those kind of movies. I'm an 80s kid.
So
And
much.
I was so excited when I get the call. Our producer Michael called me up and he goes, "Hey, listen, I may have something for you. We're doing this movie Deathstalker. Steven Kostanski is directing, and would you be interested?" I'm like, "Yeah." And Steven and I got on a call. We got on a Zoom call, and he pitched me the idea. He already had the whole story in the script. I haven't read the script yet. He just pitched it to me, and he goes, "Hey, Daniel, I want you to play this guy. I was a huge fan of yours from Mortal Kombat Conquest. I want you to wear tight pants and high boots and look awesome and have long hair blowing in the wind and a big sword, and you fight these monsters that I'm building, and you slice people's heads off, and you fight them. There's blood." I'm in. I'm
That's
in.
that's like the best pitch ever for a movie. You just get to do all this and you're like, yeah, just
It,
do
it,
it.
it was incredible. And, he has such an incredible vision. And I give all the credit to Steven. He is such a visionary.
He is.
I mean, honestly, Steven is the movie. Even though I'm the main character, Steven Kostanski is Deathstalker.
Yeah,
He,
definitely.
he made this movie. This movie is handmade by him. He builds the monster. He brings in the backdrops. He does the matte paintings. I mean, he does everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, I remember when he did Psycho Gorman and Frankie Frico. I'm like, this is a and then when I heard he's doing Deathstalker, I'm like, I cannot wait to see how he puts his stamp on this because I loved his other films so much that
Yeah.
and I know that he does like so much with it. Like he is when I say when a filmmaker is involved, this is a guy who is totally involved. Like he does everything. And
From the first day till the last day, from the first minute till the last minute, he does everything. I mean, that guy is just something else. And we became that movie got us really close. It's a hard movie. It was like a 20, I think 26-day shoot. It's a short shoot, tight budget, but what he did is extraordinary. And we're getting a theatrical release. I
I
mean, think about
know.
this. October 10th, this movie will be in the theaters. So please, your audience, check your local listings. Go
Yes.
see, you got to see that movie. You got to see that movie in the theaters. You
It's
must.
great that this genre is coming back
Yeah.
because just a while back we got the Red Sonja reboot finally after a couple of years, and I got to see that, and I was like, "Holy cow! I love what they did with that version." Compared to like you, I'm an '80s kid. I grew up
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
Red Sonja, and
MJ is a good friend of mine.
yes, and I was just like, I love what MJ did with Red Sonja, and I absolutely
Yeah.
love what Steven did with Deathstalker. And I love the fact that they kept putting you in one action scene after another, like in between, like beats of
Deathstalker, Red Sonja.
yeah, I see crossover,
Oh,
crossover,
oh.
crossover. That would be cool though. Like,
I'll
like,
pitch it to MJ. Hey, MJ, what do you think?
but I love the fact that they put you in like one action scene after another, the little beats of the little drama stuff or the comedy with Doodad, but then it's like one fight scene after another. You're just constantly in battle. And when the beginning of the movie where the villain told you all the assassins of the world are coming after you, that was literally taken because that's what it was. You were just in one fight
It's
after
like the
another.
John Wick world where all the assassins go after him. So I had it in my own way. I had a sword.
Yeah.
And that was actually one of the attractions I had about the script, which I knew there's going to be one fight after the other. And the trick was what Steven and I discussed was every fight has to be different. So we wanted every fight to be different. So I brought in two of my brothers. I worked with a company called 8711, who you
Hmm.
probably know,
Yep.
Chad
Yep.
Stahelski's company. And I brought my buddies Lee and Shane, and they're like two Shaolin monks, the most extraordinary sword fighters, wushu masters, Shaolin kung fu masters, and they did my choreography. Like the producers were like, "Hey Daniel, you could do your own choreography." I'm like, "Nope, that's a big nope. I want the best people in the world because when I'm the lead actor, I have no time. I'm worrying about the character. I'm worrying about what I have to say, what I do. I got the best people in the world to do the fight scenes, choreograph them. I come in, I learn them, I do my little changes. Of course, between Steven and myself, we tell them which way we want to go, and then they blew us away. They went 10 times further than what we even could imagine. They did such an amazing job.
Yeah, and I remember you telling me about Skylines when you had your fight scene with Cha Yi-lun, that like that was one of the best fights you ever did. I think you really amped it up with this movie too, with
I
like
appreciate it.
and I remember that, and distinctly remember like with Deathstalker, I like the fact that you do get to show some of your martial arts prowess with the sword fighting and some of the
We
fight
didn't want
scenes.
to we didn't want to do too much martial arts.
Right.
Like Stephen
Yeah.
goes, because I just thought it would be wrong. So all I thought at this time, because I thought, he's a soldier, he's been a warrior, so he's learned all these different arts over time. But when you have a sword, it doesn't really make sense. You start doing a lot of punching and
Yeah,
kicking because
exactly.
somebody can just go like this and you kick a sword and your leg is gone, right?
And I like the
So
fact, yeah, and I like the fact that we get to see you doing a different sort of action, because a lot of people are used to you doing, the martial arts stuff. So I'm personally, I love the fact that you got to go a little more versatile with in terms of action. That's what I really like when someone can adapt to doing it, showing a different form of that.
I always base it on character. What will my character do? So that was really important to me. But then Steven goes, but Daniel, can you just do like maybe one kick? I'm like, okay, cool. I want to do a kick, but I'll did it with the two-headed monster because he didn't have a sword.
Yeah,
So it makes sense, It made
exactly.
sense.
And of course, seeing you and Nina Bergman together, and I remember seeing you guys in Hell Hath No Fury. Like I see you two together on screen, it's just like magic. Even though her role is brief in this, but she did still has that little bit of comic relief. And I don't know, if I see you two together on screen, it just like somehow it just works. It's
Oh,
like
that makes me very happy. That's really,
you,
really nice.
it's just like it's like how to work with each other. Like you got that spark right there. And I love the fact that even though she's a bad guy in this one, it just brings that element of
I don't know if she's a bad guy. I think, the way we played it was remember she says this line, he's the one who got away.
yeah, I remember that.
So in our mind, it was like there was something. But then I always played it like, well, I'm a warrior, I travel, I had one here, maybe one there.
She was a jilted lover.
Yeah.
And another one who impressed me was Christina or Orjalo, because I've never seen her before in anything. This is the first time I'm seeing her, and she really did a great job on this movie.
You know what? She was so perfect for the role. And, Steven found her. She just absolutely smashed it. And I remember he called me up and he goes, hey, listen, I met this lady. I read this lady that I really like, Christina. And I went, okay, let's do a read. And he put us on the phone together on a Zoom. And we did this chemistry read on Zoom. And she was just like so confident. And she has this incredible face. She's so stunning, but so innocent and so wild and so crazy. I was like, I'm sold. I mean, she's awesome. I think Steven knows right away what he wants.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
knew right away.
So finally, what can we expect from you next after Deathstalker? What can we see you
Um,
next, if anything?
well, what I would love, I want to go back to Deathstalker real quick. This is a film that's very, very important to me. Like you were saying, 30 years ago. Is that your last question? Just so I
Yeah,
know or not?
yeah,
Okay. So I'll make it. So 30 years ago, I started in Bloodsport 2. Now I'm back with Deathstalker. This movie is very important to me. I do all my interviews. I want to talk. I want to get the movie out into the world. Please go see it in the theaters. Tell your audience this is a movie. Check your local listings. This movie should be seen on screen, you
Hmm.
know. And next is I have a movie come out next year called Matchbox. I have a movie come out called Nightingale. Got a bunch of things, but I want to focus on Deathstalker, and hopefully we can do a sequel.
Awesome. Deathstalker is coming out October 10th. And guys, I'm telling you, man, Daniel's back center stage.
Go
He's
see it
rocking.
in theaters.
See it in the theaters. He
And
rocks in this
Slash is
thing.
playing music.
Exactly. And Daniel, man, it's been an honor to talk to you again, man. And I hope we get to talk again soon.
Thank you so much.
All right, you take care.